So you're considering making that move to Tampa, Florida, but you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Stick around, because in this video, we got something new, something up and coming. It's called Avalon Park. It's going to be in Wesley Chapel. It's almost like bringing downtown to the suburbs of Tampa. It's going to be a huge development, developed on over 1,600 acres. So stick around in this video. We've got a lot to show you, and we're going to jump into it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Jonathan.
I'm James.
And we're real estate agents, but also content creators that show you all around the Tampa Bay area. And we just don't show you the real estate side. We show you like where to go, where to eat, and all the fun things to do. That way you get a real feel for what it's like when you move to the Tampa Bay area. So if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Tampa. And if you happen to be making that move to the beautiful Tampa Bay area, please reach out to us. We'll love to help you or you and your family make a smooth transition over to the Tampa Bay area. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
All right, so Jonathan and myself, we've really enjoyed making videos all over Tampa about the different communities, the different things going on, all the new developments, and today is no exception. We're gonna be talking about Avalon Park, a master plan community in North Tampa with a pretty unique feature to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Avalon Park is gonna be more of a master plan community. It's gonna be like a whole new like downtown area inside a suburb of Tampa, which is like Wesley Chapel. I mean, it's gonna be really huge. They actually have an Avalon Park in Orlando area as well. So I mean, it's gonna mimic that design. So it's gonna be like a whole new like community inside of a community. You know, it brings everybody together.
It's the same developer, so it is gonna be a mirror image, like Jonathan was saying. Work, learn, play all in one place. It's going to be more of a golf carts on the road than actual cars, because that's the plan. That's the idea. Is you're in your very backyard. You have everything you need. There's going to be schools, education. There's going to be healthcare, hospitals. I think 30 plus restaurants.
Oh yeah, dining, entertainment. I mean, it's going to be developed on over 1,600 acres. I mean, there's going to be 4,400 residential units in here. So it's going to be really huge. They have over like 500,000 commercial space for there. They also have like over 100,000 square foot of office space as well. So I mean, it's really going to have a lot of things all tied up in this community. So it's going to be this up and coming is going to be pretty huge.
It's pretty unique, you know. 2024, you know, developments are changing. They're evolving, really, right? It's, you know, it may not have the vertical living, the towers like a downtown, but it's going to have everything else. It's going to have, you know, tons of restaurants, like we were saying. There's going to be a 2-acre amphitheater, so concerts. There's in
trails, not to mention the trails too.
Trails, yep.
Oh, yeah. Also in Avalon Park, there's going to be multiple builders. So I mean, you got an option of getting the different types of houses in this community as well. So I mean, that's always good having a wide variety, because you don't want to be stuck with one particular builder if you don't really like that builder's way of building. Also, they're going to have a lot of different townhouses as well in there. So I mean, it's going to have a wide variety.
It's going to have a little something for everyone. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a total of 4,400 residences when it's all built out. So it's going to have that community feel, but it's got the convenience of downtown living. Very unique. They're going to build one down in Parrish as well, very mirrored to the one in Orlando and the one soon to be in Wesley Chapel as well.
Definitely. If you're not familiar with Parrish, go ahead and check our Parrish video. We'll put a link to that right here. It basically shows you all around Parrish and all the cool things to do in there, the close proximity of everything. There's also a pretty cool 55 plus community in Parrish as well. Yeah, I'll check that video out, definitely.
Another great thing about Avalon Park too is you're not far from other communities like the lagoons.
Oh yeah, really, without a doubt. So you're gonna have multiple like pools inside Avalon Park with all these residences. But if you want something a little bigger, something outside of the box, you mean just a stone's throw away, you could go to like the Epperson Lagoon, which is like a 7-acre man-made lagoon, or their sister community, Murata, which just opened up. That's going to be a 15-acre man-made lagoon as well. So I mean, you got options of doing something outside the box if you just want to step away from Avalon Park, which is going to be great. Yeah. Because it's great to have everything in your backyard right here, like if you're living in Wesley Chapel or at Avalon Park area. Because you don't really want to, like, sometimes you don't want to drive like an hour or sometimes like an hour and a half, depending on traffic, to get to the beach, that's how long it takes if you're living in Wesley Chapel. So.
Yeah, speaking of that, it's going to be off of 54, which connects to 75, which is our north and south freeway, which will take you to downtown. It's about 40 to 50 minutes, depending on traffic, from Avalon Park to downtown Tampa.
Oh yeah.
But they're going to have grocery stores there. They're going to have everything. So that's the great thing about this idea, is you don't necessarily have to travel too far to get anything you need.
Not to mention like the shopping and the dining. They got the Tampa premium outlets there as well.
That's right.
Oh yeah, they got the shops at Wiregrass.
Yep.
So I mean, just right outside of Avalon Park, you can have everything that Wesley Chapel has to offer as well. The Grove. Oh yeah,
which is really cool. Every time we go up there to either film or show some properties, we always stop at Crate and try something new. There's probably 30 to 50 different types of food in there, all in these cool containers. It's a cool experience. They have a small amphitheater there too. So
there's always doing concerts there as well. Every time you see like some type of live band there performing, everyone goes there with all these multiple different types of cuisines. So I mean, it's really a vibe, you know, when you're living in the Wesley Chapel area. There's plenty of cool things to do. And the new Avalon Park, the new downtown of Avalon Park, is just going to add that much more spice to Wesley Chapel. And it's going to make Wesley Chapel that much more pleasant to live in, you know?
Yeah, the last consensus, I believe, put Wesley Chapel at about 68,000 residents. And I think when that new one comes out in 2024, it's going to be considerably higher. Maybe 70 or 80. There's other communities outside of Avalon Park. We should probably do a video on some of our favorites, but there's a lot happening in Wesley Chapel. There's a lot to cover. So if you're ever curious, please reach out to Jonathan and myself. All right, so inside of Avalon Park, the master plan community, there's going to be builders communities. D.R. Horton has Westgate, and the great thing about what they're doing there is D.R. Horton has different tiers. They're technically a level 1 builder, but they have their Express series, which is somewhat more entry level, but you still get the courts. You get a lot of great upgrades. Then they have their Preferred series, which is where you get the courts in the kitchen, courts in the bathroom, the 8-foot doors, tray ceilings. So it's great that they have a variety of options available there. One of the only builders that have a multi-generational floor plan, the Camden, has a mother-in-law suite built in. They have a Holden that's very unique. That's a 3,000 plus square foot, 2-story home, 5 bedrooms, beautifully done. And always, if you ever want any more information about D.R. Horton or some of the other builders that are going to be inside of Avalon Park, please reach out to Jonathan or myself. Like always with these new construction communities, the builders have incentives, and they are excellent right now. Inside Avalon Park, D.R. Horton is currently offering a rate buy down to 5.99. I believe the current interest rate is 7.25. So that's going to be a significant reduction in your monthly payment. In addition to that, they're going to give you $15,000 towards your down payment and closing cost. And that's for conventional, and then it'll vary for VA and FHA. Also, the incentives themselves will vary because it is going to be several years before this development is done. So they are going to change. Jonathan and myself are always up to date on what they are. So reach out to us if you're ever curious and want some more information.
There you have it, the new master plan community, or like the new downtown of Avalon Park in Wesley Chapel, a suburb of Tampa. And right now, I mean, it's still in the really early stages, like phase 1 is to be completed at the end of this year, 2024. And I believe it's going to take like 4 years to get
4 years to complete the downtown.
Yeah, 4 years to get for them to be done. So as time goes by, we'll be sure to touch base and do another video. That way you can see how everything's coming together for this master plan new downtown area in Wesley Chapel. So if you find yourself wanting to move to the beautiful Wesley Chapel area or Avalon Park up and coming, reach out to us. We'll love to show you around the community and show you around different aspects of Wesley Chapel, because it really does have a lot to offer. So if you find yourself wanting to move there, just reach out to us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll love to help you or you and your family make a smooth transition over to the beautiful Tampa Bay area.